to our channel, this is Jazz and Jay. Click like and subscribe, we don't deal with the hate. We gon' do some pranks and challenges and some McBanks. Welcome to our channel, this is Jazz and Jay, yes. Welcome to our channel, this is
Up, JJ Gang. It's your girl Jay, and I'm here today with a video by myself. Yay! Because Jasmine is at work, and I'm here by myself with nothing to do. I'm bored as heck, so why not do this video for you guys? So what I did was I went on live and I told you guys to ask me some questions so I can do this question and answer. And I can honestly say that I tried to go on YouTube live and get some questions, and only one person came and asked me a question. So I went on Facebook Live, and Facebook asked me a bunch of questions. So I have about 17 or 18 questions to ask you guys. To answer for you guys, not to ask you guys. That you guys asked me to answer for you. Anyway, so this is where it all begins. Y'all shall know so much about me by the end of this video. So with that being said, let's jump right into it after I put this chapstick on. So today, you guys, I had to go to the dentist, and I came back from the dentist, and I haven't had nothing else to do, so I decided, why not do this? I have to go to the dentist and have a surgical extraction. So if you guys ever had a surgical extraction before in the comments, tell me, did it hurt? That's my question to y'all. But anyway, let's jump right into it. So the first question that I have here is, do you or would you ever consider having kids? Do not have kids. It's just me and Jasmine, my dogs, wherever they're at. Oh, they're down here. My dogs, those are my children for now. Do I consider having kids? Yes. I don't know when, because we're trying to get our life in order before we do. But y'all keep in mind to keep a watch out, because we are going to get pregnant soon. Don't know when, but soon. As you guys probably know, a lot of you guys, Jasmine cannot carry children. She cannot get pregnant. So I am going to carry the child. I don't really care what anyone has to say about it, because, if she can't carry, somebody has to carry. So I'm going to carry the child. We are going to have a little mixed baby, because we want the child to look like the both of us. I want to find a black sperm donor. That way the child can be mixed. Yeah, I do consider having kids, and it's going to be actually pretty soon. I don't know when, how soon, but we're gonna do it. Y'all are gonna have a little JJ gang baby. How did you guys meet? Well, it's a long story, because we actually met through one of Jasmine's exes, because one of Jasmine's exes liked me or whatever, and we was cool, and she would talk to me, and actually Jasmine got mad because she used to talk to me a lot. So Jasmine actually cussed me out and blocked me on the girl's stuff, and the girl went around the way and still ended up messaging me. But then Jasmine added me on Snapchat, and me and Jasmine became really close. Jasmine would call me I don't want to get too personal, but Jasmine would call me, and we would sit and talk. And at the time, I already knew what was gonna happen, and I wasn't gonna get myself put in the mix of all of that because I didn't want to get hurt. So I didn't jump right into a relationship with her. But we started. Me and Jasmine have been talking. We're about to make 2 years, so we've probably known each other for about 3.5 years, maybe. Me and Jasmine have been talking for a very long time. Well, we actually really started talking in December. And December of 2018. And we was talking in January. And one day she just asked me, like, really? Go lay your butt down. She asked me what we was gonna do, if we was just gonna be friends or are we gonna go into a relationship. So I told her I wanted to be in a relationship with her. So that's kind of how we met. Then like we got into a relationship January 14th, 2018. And come, I would say about the end of January. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. It was like the end of January, like the beginning of February. I got Jasmine a ticket to come to Texas to actually come meet me, and we stayed into a hotel, and yeah, so I would say about March, the beginning of March, like right before Jasmine's birthday, Jasmine moved to Houston with me. That's how we met. The third question that we have is, are y'all engaged yet? No, we are not engaged yet. We've only been together for a year and, what's this? A year and 7 months. We're almost been together for 2 years. We are not engaged yet. I'm waiting on the perfect time for that. Right now isn't the perfect time, so I'm waiting on the perfect time for that. You guys will know when we get engaged because I will probably record the whole process of everything I'm going to do. Question number 4. What do you love most about Jasmine? I love that very goofy. Me and Jasmine's personalities like really match because we're both really goofy. We just sit and talk and just laugh at each other. Like, our personalities really click. I love, like, it's weird. I love Jasmine's smile. I love Jasmine's laugh. I love her eyes. I love everything about Jasmine. Jasmine might not love everything about herself, but I love everything about Jasmine. But what I would say I would love the most is her personality, because both of our personalities really, we clash in personalities. We have pretty much like the same personalities, and we like pretty much all of the same stuff, except for she likes R&B and I like Kevin Gates. But that's besides the point. Question number 5. What do you feel is your biggest struggle as a couple? As a couple, I would say a lot of people does not work because as soon as there's a fight or an argument, everybody wants to they just want to split up. They don't want to try to sit down and work it out and fix it. And me, on the other hand, I like to sit down and talk things out and fix things. The biggest struggle for us as a couple is arguing, because I don't like to argue. We don't really have no struggle as a couple. I would say that the biggest struggle may be that when we argue, I like to try to talk it out, and when Jasmine's angry, she don't like to try to talk, but it all comes together and we end up fixing things. Number 6, how did you come out to your family? Well, I did. I told my dad when I was younger that I liked girls, I didn't like boys, because he used to always tell us that we couldn't have a boyfriend until we was 18. And he told us that if we ever went out and got pregnant, he would kick us down the stairs, pretty much. And he would kick us out. So I told him that I didn't like boys, I liked girls, and he said, Okay, that's fine with me because you can't get pregnant. Number 7. Why did y'all decide to move? Well, because we had lived for a year. Jasmine was away from her family for a whole year. She was missing a lot of things with her nieces and nephews, and you know, she was missing her family. She was really homesick. Plus, we was going through some personal things in Houston that we aren't gonna talk about because it's irrelevant. But we was going through some things in Houston also that we just needed to get away from, and we needed a clean slate. So we moved out here to start over, and now we're on the come up. But we decided to move really because Jasmine was always depressed and she was homesick because she was so far away from her mom and them and her sisters and her nephews and her nieces that she missed them too much, and we couldn't visit very often because, you know, there was other things that was going on also. I worked, you know, we couldn't just always just come out here and visit. So I just told her, like, forget it, we'll just move out there to Louisiana. I'll find me a better job. I'll find me a job out there. We'll get our own place out there. We'll be straight out there. So that's what we did. We had been contemplating it for a while, so we didn't just up and leave. But we had always talked about after our lease was up at the apartment that we was in that we was gonna move out here. Yeah, so. But other things happened, and we was going through something else, as I was telling you guys. A lot of personal issues that we just didn't want to stay in the apartment, and we moved out here. Number 8, what are your nicknames or pet names for each other? You know, I call Jasmine Stank. That's my stank. My little stank butt. Yup. Little stank butt. That's my stank butt. Yep. We call each other Stank pretty much. Can you not chew stuff up? We call each other Stank. That's my Stank. I'm her Stank, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much what our nicknames for each other is Stank. My little stank butt. Give me my stank butts. That's my stank butts. That's what I tell her. Anyway. Number 9, any talent you all have. Well, besides Jasmine singing. Jasmine sings. I can draw. That's probably about my only talent. And after midnight, I'm a rapper. You know, I be spinning bars, you feel me? Jasmine will tell you otherwise, but I be spinning them bars, feel me? But no, I draw. I'm a really good drawer. I don't really do it. I don't really draw. I used to draw all the time, and then I just quit drawing. Like, if I'm at work and I'm just sitting there by myself and I'm bored, I can sketch out anything. When I was working in Texas, I used to draw pictures for Jasmine all the time and send it to her. Or she would send me something that she would want me to draw, and I would draw it for her. But, like, if I'm at home and I'm just doing stuff and I just don't be drawing, like, I have to sit down and be dedicated and focused on that to be able to do it. And when I'm at home, I just don't do it. But when I be at work, Number 10, what was your family's reaction to Jasmine when meeting her? My family loves Jasmine. My mom loves Jasmine. My sisters love Jasmine. My dad loves Jasmine. My cousins, they all love Jasmine. Everybody loves Jasmine. Jasmine is a very respectful person. She has a very, very good heart. So everybody loves her as long as that, you know, she's doing the right things and treating me the right way. Everybody will love her. The same for me. Her family loves me as long as I do her right and treat her with the utmost respect, which I do. But they loved her. They mess with her and harass her and stuff like that. But they love her. How do you guys get past arguments? As I said earlier, I don't like to argue. So if we get into an argument, I want to sit down and fix it. And while Jasmine's mad, it just doesn't work out. So usually she'll go to the room and sit in the room, and I'll sit out here and play my game or, you know, watch TV or something. And then whenever she's calmed down, we'll come together and we'll talk about it and we'll fix things. We don't really argue. Me and Jasmine do not have arguments because we don't do things to be able to argue about them. Literally, me and Jasmine goes to work, she comes home, I'm here. I cook, I clean. If I'm at work, Jasmine's here, she cooks, she cleans, I come home, you know. So we don't really give each other anything to be mad or argue about. So we don't have, me and Jasmine's been together almost 2 years and we've probably had about 4 arguments. Number 12, when are y'all coming to Atlanta? Jasmine want to travel. That's the one thing that we want to do, is we want to travel. We can't travel much right now because we both have to work to be able to pay bills. So we can't do any traveling right now. But if we ever blow up on YouTube, trust me, we are coming everywhere. Actually, you guys, if y'all want, y'all know Jasmine sings, so any birthday parties, any weddings, any celebrations, anything like that, you can actually book us to come to you guys' celebrations. Jasmine can sing at them. If y'all ever want to book us to just come anywhere where y'all are at, all y'all need to do is message us, book us, we'll come to wherever you're at and, y'all know, kick it. When we blow up on YouTube, we will be traveling and we will be doing meet and greets a lot of places. Number 13, who asked who out first and how? I told you that earlier. It was just kind of a mutual thing. We was on the phone and Jasmine said, so what is this gonna be? Are we gonna be together or what? And I said, yes, I wanna be with you, and we ended up together on the 14th. Number 14, how has it been since the move? It's actually been really great. You know, we moved into our own place, you know, Jasmine's got a job, you know, we're buying us a car. So everything's been falling and everything has been wonderful since the move. We let go of all of the stress and all of the stuff that we was holding on to. We let it all go. So now we're just living for ourselves and being free. And we're enjoying life a lot more than what we was. So it has been a lot better since the move. Number 15, who was your first and how did it happen? Jasmine asked me this question. I don't even know, like, what was my first, like, my first girlfriend, or what was my first sexual encounteration? We're not going to talk about that on YouTube, but I will tell you where was my first girlfriend. My first actual girlfriend, well, no. I'll tell you about my first kiss with a girl, and then I'll tell you about my first real girlfriend. So my first actual kiss, I don't know why Jasmine asked this, because we talked about it. We talked about everything. My first actual kiss with a girl was, I was young, I was like 12 or 13, and we lived in some apartments, and I used to hang out with the whole group of girls in the apartments and these dudes. I used to hang out with everybody, like, I was cool with everybody. Well, I liked this girl, and we was running around one day, and we was underneath this, we had like this bridge that went through our apartments, and it was in a ditch. We was underneath there, and we kissed. That was my first kiss. My first ever girlfriend was in high school. I think I was a freshman, and we dated until I was a sophomore, I think. We was together for a year and some odd months. That was my first girlfriend. Yep. And how did it happen? I just, you know, back in the day, we used to write them love letters. You know, you used to fold the paper up like this. Boom, 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 boom. You know, y'all know, the little love letters that was folded up like this. Boom. I wrote her a letter and told her I liked her, and that's how we got into a relationship. But, yeah, my first sexual encounteration we aren't going to talk about right now.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man.
Number 16. Why are you so crazy about Jasmine? Because I love her. Jasmine asked this question also. Because I love Jasmine. I actually really love Jasmine a lot. I don't think I've ever loved anyone as much as I love Jasmine. And that's crazy because I've been in a relationship for a very long time. I was in a 5-year relationship right before I got into this relationship with Jasmine. And I think that I love Jasmine more than I've loved anybody. And it's only because Jasmine treats me a lot better than anybody that I've ever been with. Jasmine respects me. She loves me. She shows me that she cares. You know, she takes care of me. She cooks for me. She cleans for me. You know, she does everything for me, and I appreciate everything that she does for me. So I love Jasmine more than anything, and I don't know what I would do if I ever lost her. I'd probably die. But yeah. Number 17. What makes you smile? It makes me smile. Jasmine asked that question too. Anyway, Jasmine makes me smile. 2K makes me smile. Food makes me smile. Money makes me smile. Pretty much anything can make me smile. Like, Jasmine mostly makes me smile, especially when she just gets home from work and I ain't seen her all day. That's when I get the happiest. But yeah, I think that's all of my questions that I had for you guys. You guys have asked some very, very interesting questions. So you guys should know a lot about me now. You guys, if you are watching this and you are new to the channel, I hope that you subscribe to us. We are going to be doing a giveaway every 1,000 subscribers. The last giveaway that we just tried to do for 1,000 subscribers, we tried to get on YouTube Live and do it, and nobody showed up. So with that being said, we're going to try to do that giveaway over again in a couple weeks. So if you guys are not already subscribed and have the notification bell turned on, make sure you do that so you can know when we are live, so you can come on our live and win some stuff. Also, if you already subscribed, make sure you turn on them notifications and make sure you drop a like on this video. Make sure you show us the utmost love that you always show us. And we are going to be having some bangers for you guys. We're going to be dropping probably like 2 or 3 videos a week for you guys. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe and turn on them notifications. I know that we have been slacking, but we are coming back in full effect. You hear me? We are about to try to buy us a camera, because right now, you know, we record from our phones. But we're working on getting us a camera. Within a week or 2, we'll be getting us a camera. We was going to try to do a thing for a camera, but we're going to be buying us a camera in a couple weeks. So be on the lookout for that. We are about to have bangers, you hear me? And we are trying to get up to the 1K views. So if y'all are on our channel and y'all are subscribed, please watch our videos. Like, show us some support, you know? But yeah, that's it. So if you're new, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are old to the family, what's up, JJ gang? You feel me? Make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you run up them likes. Yeah, and we are out.